Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I want to remind you to comment on the video so that you will be entered into the drawing for the free reading. I'm doing 3 little Lenormand readings, and they will be personal, and I will be sending it to your email. Well, the link. So, all right. I wanted to do a monthly reading, and I decided that I really wanted to do it based on the cycles of the sun. So we're in the Cancer period now, June 21st through the July 22nd, and so that's how I'm going to break these out. I think that it flows better. I think it makes more sense. Wow, Spirit was like ready to talk. Is that everything? That was everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. Well, no wonder Spirit is ready to talk. These are amazing. Let's get into it. Okay, so you have the Page of Wands. Message coming in. Information coming in. Someone is calling out to you. Who's calling out to you? What's calling out to you? I don't know. But I think it's a good thing. Why? Because you have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Cups. This is something that you are going to love that is about a wish fulfillment. So sweet. So sweet. So, I mean, who doesn't want that? They look so good. Cards. Oh my gosh. This looks so exciting. All right, let's get into it. So, the sun. The sun is in your 6th house of work-life balance. Okay, so this month is going to be a lot of focus on your work and life balance, like making time for yourself, making time for the people you care about, making time for the people you work for or the career that you have, spiritual, emotional, financial, getting all that stuff in balance, which in the summer is can be sometimes a bit of a challenge because there's so much to do, and it might get a little off kilter, like I really want to go out and do things more, but my work's demanding. I'm trying to balance where the kids have to be, what are they doing, how am I going to manage all this, and so it's that kind of energy. So here's what's going on with it in Cancer. We also have Mercury in Cancer. Mercury is going to move into your 7th house of partnerships on June 26th. And then it is going to retrograde back into Cancer. Starting the retrograde period starts on July 7th, and it goes direct again on July 31st. So you've got this. Some of it is in Leo, in your 7th house partnerships, and then going back to the date work-life balance. And so I think that there's kind of almost this emphasis on how can you balance time for your intimate relationships with work, more than the other stuff. So it's that kind of motion. Now, Mercury in retrograde for Aquarius this time should be manageable. It is about communication. People will tell you don't plan any trips, don't plan any surgery. I don't know why surgery came up. It hasn't come up in any of the other ones I've said. So, I'm just throwing that out there. Watch out for computer issues. Watch out for travel delays, stuff like that. Don't sign any contracts. I'm going to tell you that when Mercury is in retrograde, what that means is there's a lot of static. And so things aren't as clear and it's not as easy to discern what's going on. So just read things over, double check again, and then maybe another time. When you go to communicate, be cautious of how you speak. And I'm saying that because we have Mars doing this Cancer into the fiery energy of Leo in the middle of the month, right about the time Mercury's going retrograde. And so be careful and cautious that what you say, you want to say. I'm not saying don't speak up for yourself and don't speak your truth. I would never say that. But I would say that be very sure that what you are saying you want out there. And also, I would ask that you would have a compassion and awareness that other people are going to be struggling with communicating in a clear and concise and effective manner also, so have a little patience. Don't hesitate to ask someone to explain something again if it's not very clear to you. Don't jump to conclusions when what you say, what you hear or read seems like what? go ahead and ask for clarification. Be very sure before you decide that it says whatever you think it does. I think there's like that static. But the real energy this month, because of Cancer and the North Node being in Cancer, is going to be about what's going on with the moon. You've got Uranus that rules your sign in Taurus, which is self-esteem, self-value, self-worth, and finances. And so that is going to be kind of an issue. And we have Venus in Cancer. So that's also that work-life balance. And Venus rules Taurus. And so you've got this interesting connection here where you're going to kind of need to pick your way gently through these matters in a way that benefits you. That North Node in Cancer causes an eclipse on July 2nd. This is an opportunity to put out there into the universe, these are my seeds of intention and how I'm going to create work-life balance going forward. It has a lot of legs. It's got 18 months to get it back around to the conclusion, to the next full moon that would move it to another. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I am struggling. It is starting to happen today. We are already in shadow. I had a lot of trouble when it was in Pisces. My moon is in Pisces, but so much of my other stuff, my North Node, my Sun, my Mercury, my Venus, they're all in Cancer. And so this static is really going to affect the water signs, and it's going to affect me. So please have patience with my stuttering around looking for words. So we have this opportunity for you to really create that work-life balance. How do you want to do it? Planting your seeds of intention. You'll have Mars at the same time on July 3rd. It's moving, on July 1st. So on July 1st, it moves into Leo. On July 2nd, we have that new moon. So there's a real opportunity to take action for planting these seeds of intention for how you're going to create that work-life balance. So kind of that's where the focus is, and communicating it to other people in a way that they can hear it, that they want to hear it, that they'd be willing to get on board and help you. The full moon happens on the 16th, and that's in Capricorn, and that is your 12th house, hopes, goals, dreams, wishes. So something that you started about 18 months ago should be coming to some kind of a conclusion, a next step, a next level. There should be some kind of a completion of one part of the project moving on to the next. So something that you wanted to do that you kind of were thinking about 18 months ago, or even like, a year and a half ago around your birthday time, something around that should be reaching some kind of a conclusion to level up to the next thing, clearing space to make room for the next step. So it's a letting go, it's a releasing of something and allowing yourself to keep progressing forward. It's the pruning off of what needs to be pruned off so that you can grow something new, so you expand. All right. So that's kind of like where this month is going to take you. Let's get some guidance on some of this. But it looks like you have a real opportunity coming in. You have communication coming in that is going to be about a matter of the heart and something that brings about a major wish fulfillment. So what is it that you want, right? What is it that you want to do, to create, to have this work-life balance? Let's just see. All right. You have a lot here. Ooh, are you taking a trip? I am safe and loved no matter where I am. Looks like a voyage of the heart. I am safe and loved no matter where I am. So it is a new beginning. It's an opportunity. The pages always bring opportunity. Ace of Cups is always an opportunity. We've got this new moon opportunity. So here's your chance to really create what you want to create. And it says at the essence, in my essence, I am joy and you have gratitude. It is a glorious time to be alive and I am so grateful. So finding the joy in your life, counting your blessings, looking for the good stuff, releasing the pressure in areas by releasing the things that are not working, that are keeping you from feeling joy, that are keeping you from feeling happy, that are keeping you from feeling loved and appreciated. This is your opportunity to make those kinds of choices and decisions. So that's excellent. So Mercury is going to be about communicating this stuff to people. Explaining to them what it is that you're trying to do, how you're trying to accomplish this balance, and asking them to help you by getting on board of the ship. Sorry. But asking them to participate in it, because we're not an island. We're not an island, right? We need cooperation from people, especially when talking about a balance of work and life. That's a lot of moving parts that have to come into balance. And wow, the big guys showed up for you. Ooh. So you are protected, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Michael, for surrounding me with your protective light. And the miracle of prayer, Archangel Sandalphon. Thank you, Sandalphon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. So in your gratitude. And then you have Archangel Sandalphon here. I would say that Spirit wants you to communicate to them also what it is you want, not just the people around you. Okay, so spend time in prayer and meditation. Journaling is such a great way to communicate with Spirit, and as an air sign, it's a very easy way to communicate, because you start writing and then you'll be like, well, you know, today this and this happened and I wish I could figure out how to do this, because if I just sort of did this, then this would work. And then you'll notice as you start working your way through the journaling, the answers start coming out of the other end of the pen. It opens up a channel of information and flow of communication from Spirit when you are, especially when you're an air sign, when you are journaling. It happens for me. I'm not even an air sign. I have air nowhere in my chart. Well, pretty much. Okay, so you are protected, Archangel Michael. So you are protected as you transform this arena of your life. As you transition through. There's the word I was looking for. Holy moly. It's going to get interesting here. Oh my gosh, I am in the process of moving around a lot this summer as I transition from one arena of my life to another. And so just everything's going to be a little wacky for me right during Mercury in retrograde. How much fun! It'll be entertaining at any rate. All right, so Venus. Venus is about communication regarding your finances or your relationships. And in this case, it's both. Right? It's both for you because, wow, it's both for you because it's that work-life balance. So it's both. So Venus is going to play a big part, and you have face your financial fears, detox your friendships, and gratitude list. Okay, so again with the gratitude. So we have gratitude here. We have talk and prayer should always be thank you for this, thank you for that. Can you help me with this? But I really want to thank you for that. That sandwich of the way you should talk to people anyway. So that here's something good. Here's what I need. Could you adjust this? And oh, by the way, this is really awesome too. So create the sandwich effect when you are speaking to Spirit, when you are speaking to people, you will get much better results. Facing your financial fears, so that's that work-life balance. So I need more time with my family. I really, really do, but I really don't know if I have enough money. If you need to go part-time to manage these things, this might be your opportunity to do such a thing. So what you say is, I know that I always have more than enough. I thank you for protecting me as I transition. I know that I have what I need when I need it. I always have what I need. And so that would be one way to manage your fears. Don't forget to be grateful. This detox your friendship is really interesting, because if you have people in your life who are dragging you down or creating negative energy surrounding you, this is a good time to let them go with that full moon in Capricorn happening in your hopes, goals, dreams, and wishes. So releasing negative energy wherever it is, and if it's in relationships with people that are just, this is friendships, it's not family, this is not your intimate partnership, this is your abundance flow is being affected by the people with whom you are spending time. So be discerning about your associations and relationships. Choose to be with people who are inspiring, generous, and supportive. If you are with a group of people who are constantly berating other people or saying negative things, or they're saying, oh my gosh, we never have, or whatever, they have this mindset of scarcity. And you are absorbing that energy that is affecting you in not a positive way. So disentangle yourself. Does that mean you have to stop being friends with them? No. It might mean that you spend less time with them, or you manage the time when you spend with them in smaller amounts, or you choose pleasant activities, or if they start talking with the negative talk, that you change the subject and find something uplifting to speak about. It doesn't mean you have to get rid of friends, but it does mean you need to control the atmosphere around that so that it is not negatively impacting your emotional status and doesn't block the flow of abundance to you. Negativity blocks flow. It's like putting the dam up. Don't do that. All right, so let's talk about that new beginning and that ending, right? So let's get a little guidance on how to manage the new beginning that's going to help you lay the foundation for this work-life balance. And then what is it you need to release and let go of? Obviously, you need to release and let go of negative words that are spoken around you, that are spoken by you. Words have energy. And when they pile up around you, they create such a block. So don't allow that into your life. You can create boundaries. Saturn is the ancient ruler of Aquarius. Before there was Uranus, was discovered it was Saturn. And that's about boundaries and limitations that are healthy. Uranus is about breaking out of the barriers, but there are healthy ones. So finding that balance is going to be really important. Wow. Okay. So with the new moon, you have luck is on your side. So you are going to be lucky in what you decide to do here. There's like things are going to show up. I'm always in the right time and the right place at the right time and meet the right people to help me create this balance in my life. And it says here, a fiery climax approaches. This keeps showing up. This is a very powerful full moon, new moon cycle because of the eclipses. And when it says fiery, I'm afraid because of Mercury in retrograde and Mars moving into Leo, the words can be exchanged. So be very sure that you say only what you really truly mean and want to say. But the conclusions are within reach. So a fiery climax can also mean that it's just like, I want to see it's like, you know how fire purifies? It's like it comes in, it swoops in, it's fast, and it takes everything out in its path, and then the new growth happens. Like a forest that's been burned down, it opens up the pine cones. In some of those pine cones, the resin is so strong that it takes the heat of a fire to open it up to promote the new growth. The ashes create nutrients into the soil that allows for new growth. And so I feel like this is going to be a period of a major cleansing in general, because it keeps showing up for so many signs, a major cleansing in general that provides the nutrition into the soil to grow something new and better and just, more rewarding in our lives. And so the new beginning. So what do you want? This is the hopes, goals, dreams, and wishes, right? You have the Nine of Cups there, which is about hopes, goals, dreams, and wishes. And Capricorn's full moon eclipse is happening in there. So what do you need to eliminate to make space for what you want next? It's the ending of a major cycle and the beginning of a new one. All right, let's see what Mother Earth, Gaia, has to provide for guidance here. Ooh, yep, major change is coming. You have the Raven. Preparing for change. And Sheep. Act with fortitude and cooperation. This is making teamwork. Creating active teamwork with the people in your surroundings so that you can create this work-life balance. So don't be Mars the warrior, be Mars the lamb, right? Because be cooperative, be gentle, maintain your boundaries, yes. Speak your mind, yes. Be grateful and demonstrate gratitude to the people around you, which will enable them to want to hear what you want to say. Like, I'm really so happy that I have this job. I appreciate working with everyone that's here. I need more time for my family. Can I do flexible? Can I come in 4 days a week for 10 hours so that I can have a 3-day weekend or whatever? Start having those kinds of communications and, you know, being gentle about it, not going in with your sword of truth. You didn't have any swords show up. This is a time for loving energy. This is a time for opportunity and for calling in the help you need from spirit, from the people around you, acting in cooperation, and that is how you're going to achieve what you want to achieve here, is using the gentle approach, using the softer words, the softer side of you, expressing gratitude for the people in your life that are already there and doing things, making sure that they feel loved and appreciated as well. We all need that. But this is an opportunity that can manifest something just absolutely beautiful for you. All right, so Mars. Mars is making me nervous this time. All right. Oh, this is really nice. Okay, so first off, angel assistance. You definitely have that, right? We've got Archangel Sandalphon. We've got Archangel Michael. You have a lot of angelic assistance in this month coming up to help you create what you want. And we have abundance, we have community, and we have intimacy. It's work-life balance. It's work-life balance. It's creating that balance, that joy. In my essence, I am joy. I mean, how joyful is this? It's creating that fun between work and your intimate partnerships. Finding the fun, finding the joy, finding the way. And you have a lot of angel assistance on this process. Change is coming. Create the change that you want. Communicate in a way that people will listen and will be willing to get on board and help. Remember the sheep. It wasn't the ram, it was the sheep. Did you ever watch Xena, the Warrior Princess, I think it was called? I used to love that show. And she had an interesting relationship with Mars, but when Mars wanted something, he would try to be gentle first before he went to war. Tap into that. I can't believe I thought of that. I loved that show. Okay. This one too? Okay. All right. So these little cards seem to be creating almost like sentences of things to focus on for this month. You have tranquility, namaste, which is, it's finding that inner peace, right? And you have blessed, nice, and freedom. So important to you, right? So you have forever, tranquility, namaste, and blessed. So always feeling that inner peace and balance and still maintaining your freedom to be you, because you're magical. You're interesting and unique. No Aquarius is like any other Aquarius I know. What ties you guys together in my mind is just how individual you are. Okay, so that's your superpower, is seeing things from a different perspective, seeing how to make things work. You can absolutely do this. It's going to be how you communicate with the people because of this energy of Cancer and Mercury in retrograde in it. But this is your opportunity to really, really create that work-life balance for yourself. So good luck with all that. I look forward to seeing you soon. Don't forget to leave me a comment so I can put you in the drawing. And you have a great month. We'll talk soon.